What if I told you that Danhausen, Mr. Iguana, and Leo Rush are just the most recent examples of the wonderfully weird and sometimes spooky elements of professional wrestling that goes back throughout its entire history? I'm Todd. I'm the host of the podcast Turnbuckle Tuesdays. Every other Tuesday we talk about wrestling history, random topics, modern news, events, matches, and the like. Back to the topic at hand, though. Danhausen's making waves. He's getting over with the same gimmick that he's been using since his days in the Indies. Leo Rush's new Blackheart gimmick is fantastic. It's creepy. It's got everything that it needs to be successful. And Mr. Iguana's campiness is also endearing. And they're all part of the same structure when it comes to using elements like that through wrestling. Wrestling's history goes back to the carnival grounds, goes back to the circus, strongmen in oddity shows, wrestling and having ways to stand out. Wild Bull Curry was one of the very early examples that we have of this that made it through modern professional wrestling in, well, according to his grandson, the Detroit Carnival grounds, and then went down throughout all of the country. Other acts like the Oddities from the 90s in WWE, Vampiro in WCW and AAA, ICP themselves. Even going back and looking at the history of giants within the sport, there's always this element of being part of an oddity show in professional wrestling. And this makes sense. This makes sense because you want something that's going to draw in the eye of someone to get them at least interested in what's going on in the ring. Andre the Giant was an internationally known star because of his size, and he knew this. And they used it to their advantage within wrestling organizations to book him as an attraction. And it's those weird and sometimes subtle, sometimes not, little things that can pull the eye of the wrestling fan and draw their attention.